The Aeolian mode is a musical mode or, in modern usage, a diatonic scale called the natural minor scale. History. The word Aeolian in the music theory of ancient Greece was an alternative name for what Aristoxenus called the low Lydian tonos, 9 semitones higher than the lowest position of the voice, which was called Hyperdorean. In the mid-16th century, this name was given by Heinrich Glerian to his newly defined ninth mode, with the diatonic octave species of the natural notes extending one octave from A to Euro corresponding to the modern natural minor scale. Up until this time, chant theory recognized 8 musical modes, the relative natural scales in D, E, F and G, each with their authentic and plagal counterparts, and with the option of B-flat instead of B natural in several modes. In 1547 Heinrich Glerian published his Dodecachordon. His premise had as its central idea the existence of 12 diatonic modes rather than 8, including a separate pair of modes each on the finals A and C finals on these notes, as well as on bar and registered trademark. Registered trademark had been recognized in chant theory at least since Hucbald in the early 10th century, but they were regarded as merely transpositions from the regular finals a fifth lower. In the 11th century Guido Drezzo, in Chapter 8 of his Micrologus, designated these transposed finals A, bar and registered trademark and C as afinals, and later still the term confinal was used in the same way. In 1525, Pietro Aron was the first theorist to explain polyphonic modal usage in terms of the eightfold system, including these transpositions. As late as 1581, Illuminato Aguino dal Brescia published the most elaborate theory defending the eightfold system for polyphonic music against Glerian's innovations, in which he regarded the traditional plaint chant modes 1 and 2 at the afinal position as a composite of species from 2 modes, which he described as mixed modes. Glerian added Aeolian as the name of the new ninth mode, the relative natural mode in A with the perfect fifth as its dominant, reciting note or tenor. The 10th mode, the plagal version of the Aeolian mode, Glerian called Hypoaeolian, based on the same relative scale, but with the minor third as its tenor, and having a melodic range from a perfect fourth below the tonic to a perfect fifth above it. Although scholars for the past 3 centuries have regarded the modes added by Glerian as the basis of the minor-major division of classical European music, as homophonic music replaced Renaissance polyphony, this is an oversimplification. Even the key of A minor is as closely related to the old transposed modes 1 and 2 with finals on Euro as well as to mode 3 Euro as it is to Glerian's Aeolian. In modern usage, the Aeolian mode is the 6th mode of the major scale and has the formula 1, 2, an unregistered trademark 3, 4, 5, an unregistered trademark 6, an unregistered trademark 7. In C, this is C, D, A unregistered trademark, F, G, or unregistered trademark, bar unregistered trademark. In A, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. From the point of view of its relative major key, the Aeolian tonic chord is the submediant minor triad. For example, if the Aeolian mode is used in its all-white note pitch based on A, this would be an A minor triad, which would be the submediant in the relative major key of C major. Songs that use Aeolian mode as a scale is identical with the natural minor scale. Thus, it is ubiquitous in minor key music. The following is a list of some examples that are distinguishable from ordinary minor tonality. Bob Dylan All Along the Watchtower, REM Losing My Religion. See also, Aeolian harmony, borrowed chord, mode mixture, relative minor, minor scale, Arsavari, the equivalent scale in Indian classical music. References. External links, Aeolian mode for guitar at gosk.com, Aeolian mode at Guitar Roadmap.